everybody, welcome back to another episode. So today we are going to start in the living room and we're going to start on the floor here. So let me show you what we got going on. So I have my father-in-law here and he's actually helping me. He's getting the baseboards ripped out here. And then next we're going to start ripping out the carpet here. And before we could do much, we have to actually undercut the fireplace a little bit. So when we put the LVP down, it will actually tuck up under there and it will look professionally finished. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll also have to cut the door frames, but I'll probably cut those while they're on their way. So a lot of this video will be a time lapse. So let me set you up and I'll get started. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I was talking I needed to undercut the fireplace, and which what I mean is, when we go to lay our floor down, this needs to slide up under there, so it's just kind of hidden, and there's not a flat edge. So it's what I'm gonna do, is I have my oscillating saw here. I got some diamond tip blades, and you'll see the mortar that's on the bottom of your fireplace. You're just gonna take this, and you're gonna cut the mortar out at about 1/2 inch, and then then once it's cut out about 1/2 inch, then this will be able to slide up under and it's gonna look pretty seamless. So give me a sec here to get it set up and I'll show you how you cut it. Okay, so I got my tool set up and I got my shop vac set up as well because this will be dusty. So you're not gonna hear me talk, but pretty much what I'm doing, I'm just gonna come in here and I'm just gonna slice it right under here, all the way along. I'll probably go through several blades and it's probably going to be hard to do, but never done it, so we'll see what happens. So here we go. Alrighty, so there we go. I just did a little section here. Actually, this cut pretty well. When I hit the brick, it actually stopped cutting, which was pretty good. So I'll be able to bust out the mortar there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue. And then when I get back, I'll show you what I'm gonna do to get the piece out. Because what I did is I had to go on the bottom, and then I had to go on top. And then I'll show you here in a minute how I'm gonna get it out. So let me get this done and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so after I cut everything out on the bottom of that, I'm just gonna take a chisel and a hammer. I'm just gonna go in here and chisel this out. So, and then it'll just come out in little chunks and pieces. So, actually, if you just go in and push down, it breaks. Okay, so I got the flooring, or I got this all cleaned out and everything, and this is what it's going to look like. So that's going to slide under. It doesn't have to slide under far. I'm going to take you out of the tripod here. And that is what it will look like when it's finished. It's going to be up and under there. It's going to be tucked under. Yeah, you're going to have that gap, but the thing is if you're looking real hard, you're not going to see the gap, or you're not going to see it unless you're looking really hard. But that's how I'm going to get this under the fireplace so it doesn't look like crap. So there we go. Let me get you back up on the time lapse and we're going to continue on. Alrighty, so before I put you all up on a time lapse, so I had to actually undercut that a little bit in a few more spots. Then is what I did is, you can't really see it, but I made a mark on the floor exactly 25 inches from the wall. I don't want any short pieces when I cut from here over to the other side of the living room. So I had to measure it out and then do some calculations and stuff. And I figured at 25 inches here, it's gonna give me about 3/4 of a piece that I gotta cut over here. Or, well, a quarter piece that I gotta cut off. And then over on the far side, it's gonna be another quarter piece. So we'll have 3/4 of a piece on each end. So it's not just little teeny shortcuts. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Next thing I gotta do is I gotta get rid of these high spots. I do have a sanding attachment on my drill here. So I'm gonna be hitting these high spots and getting them even and flat. So when I lay this down, it's perfectly flat. So I'm not gonna record that, but actually I might. Yeah, I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, so here we go. Hi Lucy, she's supervising again in the way. So here's what we did. I got the transition in to the bathroom, and as you can tell, it is like perfect. I am so happy that I took this bathroom. Lucy, sorry, my dog's looking at me. And she get me all wobbly. But anyway, if I kept the bathroom the way it was, this would have been up, you know, about that high, about 1 inch off the ground. And it would have looked like garbage. So I'm really glad I did that right. Busted it all out. Put the tile on the floor, and then used a thin set on these so it didn't lift it as high, so we'll transition really good. So this floor here, this is actually a 1/2 inch higher, so they got a piece of plywood in here, so we can't continue all the way into the kitchen, so we will have to have a transition here. That's no big deal. My father-in-law is going to continue working on this section, and I'm going to actually come over here and keep working and get the rest of the flooring laid. So this is where I'm at, and so far so good. So let me get you set back up on my time lapse, and we will continue. All right, everybody, here we go. I got some cleaning up to do. It's late. I haven't ate all day, so we're gonna go out to dinner, but just thought I'd show you what the floor is looking like. I've got a 1/4 inch gap all the way around. We're in a dilemma here. We don't know which trim to use, the old trim or the new trim. We'll probably stick with this old one here just because it's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it, and it will save me a bunch of money. But here's what it looks like. Let me kind of show you everything. We got this done. Sorry, our stuff is everywhere. We still got to clean it up. But transition over there is done, like I showed you earlier. I put this transition here. We will have to do a transition there, but we won't do that until we get to going on the kitchen. And then we also went back up into the closet just because, well, if you're gonna do it right. But yeah, so here we go. Man, I can't tell you how much help my father-in-law was on this. Like, it helped a lot. Even just like anything that he did, it was just amazing. So if you're gonna do a big project like this, which I think this room is 25 by 14, so however many square feet plus the hallway. So I started at about 8 a.m. and right now it is 5 p.m. So, but this is what she's looking like. But anyway, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get a video out today. Obviously I did. I put that little short in there, just saying that I wasn't gonna do anything. Let me kind of show you over here quick before I wrap this up. So over here, I got the first coat of mud on in this room here. Everything's just a disaster because we had to move everything out of here, and it's construction. So you who have done construction before, you know. If you know, you know. But here we go. 1,000,000% transformation of what it did look like before to what it looks like now. We absolutely love it. And once we get this back together, I'll get some pictures and I'll toss them online. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you have any comments or questions, drop them down below, and we'll catch y'all next time. Hit that like and subscribe button also so you can watch me do more renovations on the house. Peace.